Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is about the comparison between the Hero Xtreme 250R and the KTM Duke 250. As in this video, we are not going to talk about the top speed in depth as you all have already checked the top speed of these motorcycles. Just in case if you haven't, both of these motorcycles have got the capability to cross 155 plus kilometers per hour depending upon the rider weight and riding conditions. So in this video, I'll be comparing both of these motorcycles on basis of their key offerings and how they would feel different from each other while riding in regular conditions. So our first point of comparison is the tire on both of these motorcycles. The size of tire is exactly the same on both of these motorcycles, but the offerings are quite different from each other. Beginning with the rear tire, the Hero Xtreme 250R is equipped with a 150 by 60 R17 steel belted radial tire, which are latest from MRF, while on the KTM Duke 250 it has offered 150 by 60 R17 radial tire from Metzeler and Apollo. While on the front, the Xtreme 250R has a 110 by 70 17-inch nylon grip tire. Remember, this is a nylon grip tire, not a radial tire on the front. While the KTM Duke 250 has the offer of 110 by 70 R17 radial tire on the front as well. Well, I really do not know what has gone wrong with Hero, why they have selected a nylon and radial tire mixture on this motorcycle. Like Hero, you are selling a sports motorcycle which has really got the capability to cross the speed limit of 150. Like the reason why I am remarking this speed section on this video is because this motorcycle front tire has only got the capability to perform well up till the speed mark of 150 kilometers per hour. And this motorcycle has got the capability to cross that speed mark. So there are chances that you might face speed wobbles while going higher than 150 kilometers per hour. And such kind of tire fusion has been done from Heroes and for the very first time, because usually such kind of fusions were expected from Yamaha, as we have seen it on their FZ and even from Suzuki on their GXers as well. But with Hero we were expecting something better, and we really want Hero to be taking this as a feedback from genuine customers, and I really wish, just like Bajaj, they will improve this with their update on this motorcycle. Second basis of comparison is the braking on both of these motorcycles. As on the brake section, it is very much controversial as both of these motorcycles have their own advantage and disadvantage. So beginning with the Hero Xtreme 250R, it gets a pedal disc on front as well as on the rear. However, the rear brake is very much similar which we have got on the KTM Duke 250, but the front disc does not have the offering of radial mounted calipers on the front, which really signifies that the braking performance is slightly on the inferior side if you compare it to the one which you're gonna get on the KTM Duke 250, as the KTM Duke 250 has a radial mounted brake caliper on the front, but it does not have the option of pedal disc, which really makes the cooling slightly lesser if you compare it to the Hero Xtreme 250R. Having the advantage of pedal disc, it really makes it easier for the Hero's disc to get cooled as soon as possible if you compare it to the KTM Duke 250. Although the braking setup is not the only thing which will make the difference in braking quality, but even the weight of the rims. The weight on the rim on the KTM Duke 250 is a lot lesser if you compare it to the one which is there on the Xtreme 250R, but it comes at a cost. And the cost is that these rims are not very much familiar to potholes and they will break if you hit them very hard on it. But the heavier weight on the rim which is there for the Xtreme 250R, that really makes you feel that these rims are built strong and they will last way longer if you compare it to the one which is there on the KTM Duke 250. As we have already went into this topic, let me help you know more about it, how different it is to ride a lighter wheel motorcycle and a heavier wheel motorcycle. As it is on the unsprung mass, a lighter wheel on the motorcycle would help you make twist and turn more easier if you compare it to a heavier wheel motorcycle. But if your motorcycle is having a heavier rim on the front as well as on the rear, it will help you stay more stable on long roads. Moving to the third basis of comparison is the indicators. The indicators on the KTM Duke 250 is really been taken from its older generation. Although I'm using this word older, but it is not old by any means, as it was the first motorcycle which has came up with LED set of indicators which really look nice till date. But the one which is there on the Hero Xtreme 250R, it has really some nice features, and I'm pretty sure that you are not aware about them, as even the people at the showroom are unaware about it too. But when I ride that motorcycle, that's when I realized that this motorcycle has got something which is very much required, I would say. So if you are going really hard on your motorcycle and you have to brake suddenly, you do not have to turn on the hazard light. It will get automatically turned on and it will flash 3 times in order to let the traffic behind you know that you are braking hard, which was something being provided by Honda on their sports motorcycle. But it's the first time an Indian motorcycle is having such a great feature. Like, these small features really makes a difference. If it is being improvised by all the motorcycle providers in India, it will be very much appreciated. And coming to the fourth basis of comparison is the headlight. The headlight on the KTM Duke 250 has been claimed by KTM that it is more powerful than the Gen 2 headlight which was there on the KTM Duke 250, 390, and currently it is now available on the KTM Duke 200 as well. So as KTM has claimed that this headlight is more powerful, approximately by 15% more powerful than the previous generation. So as we all have tested the KTM Duke 250 and 390 headlight on dark condition, and it has really performed well. But the headlight on the Hero Xtreme 250R is not far either, as it has got a nice pair of headlamp setup, but we haven't experienced it on very dark roads. So if there is anyone who has already have such experience or have their views about how the Hero Xtreme 250R would perform on dark conditions, please feel free to let us know on the comment section. You are more than welcome to do so, so that other people who are watching this video will get to know about it too. And coming to the fifth basis of comparison is the rear view mirror. The rear view mirror on the Hero Xtreme 250R does its jobs pretty well, but it does not feel very premium on the very same time. While the rear view mirror on the KTM Duke 250 is very much aesthetically pleasing and really does the job very well, but at the very same time it is very much expensive and it costs approximately 4,500 for a pair. So this price is worth enough, as many of the people have really bought these pair of mirror and they have installed it on their Z900 as well and Triumphs too. Coming to the sixth basis of comparison, it's the horn. The horn on the Xtreme 250R is not pleasing at all, and you will be able to find out that this horn is really been borrowed from the Hero Destiny or some of 100cc bikes from Hero. But the horn on the KTM Duke 250 has been taken from the Duke 390, and I'm not saying it is very loud horn, but it could have been better. So the horn on both of these motorcycles are not good by any means, and it is very much evident that you would have to get an aftermarket horn if you want something very loud. But just for the sake of comparison, the horn on the KTM Duke 250 sounds more pleasing and is louder. And that's all for today's video. But if you have got any more information which I should have taken on this video, do let us know on the comments so that we could take this and other people could know about it too. And as we bring such more informative content on our channel on regular basis, so if you are new to our channel, you can definitely subscribe to our channel to stay further updated about upcoming bikes and their key features. And if you have really liked our content on this video, I would request you all to do leave us a like so that we would be encouraged and bring more contents on more eager basis. Till then, stay tuned and wait for my next video. Bye bye.